We're fired up for this one. We're welcoming into New York, New York. He's on behalf of Silk, the outstanding running back for the New York Giants, Saquon Barkley. What's up, Saquon?
What's up, boss?
Can you believe, by the way, and this is crazy to me, 6 years as a Giant? Like, I'm going through it because I remember your draft day like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
You, number 2 overall pick, coming out of Penn State. 6 years with the Giants, dude. Time flies.
Time flies. For me personally, it just relates to my daughter because my daughter was born 2 days before the draft, so kind of her life and how long she's been on this earth is aligned with how long I've been with New York and been a Giant. So it's crazy for me to just blink and be like I'm in year 6 already, but it's crazy when I come home and I just see my daughter and she went from this baby to like this about to be 6-year-old independent little girl that if you let her she'll run the house. So it's fun, it's crazy, it's been a blast, and beauty is I still have a long career left.
Oh, you sure do. And we kind of have seen this like evolution from you. Listen, you've been a great player since you've come into the league, but I've kind of noticed it, Saquon. You're a leader, man, and you've always led by example. But I kind of feel like the last couple of years, last year, this year, Saquon, face of the New York Giants. Have you kind of felt that leadership mantle the last few years, or not necessarily?
No, I never looked at it as seeing myself as a face of the franchise or the New York Giants. We have so many great players, and so many great teammates. And the leadership thing, I've got better at it because I've had adversity. I've been through a lot on the football field. Everybody's challenges is different. But the stuff that I went through with injuries and you have to go through stuff to know something. And you got to get yourself in that mind space, that mental space, to get yourself out of those challenges. And when you're able to do that, it makes leading a little more natural and a little more easier.
Okay, so 2022, you think back your Giants 6-year run. That year was incredible last year, Saquon. You guys are pulling games out of the air. You have this brilliant run in the postseason. Like, when you're thinking back on your 6 years so far as the New York Giant, would you say that win in Minnesota is your favorite moment so far?
Yeah, I mean, that's my only playoff win, sadly.
And you played great in that game.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's so many great moments. But, yeah, anytime you can go in the playoffs and on the road in a hostile environment like that, all the guys got to come together. Everyone on that sideline got to come together to win games like that, and we did. It was against a really good team, so definitely would be a highlight. I wouldn't say the biggest highlight, and that's not. I really can't think of anything else right now. But speaking on that topic, it was a fun game. It was a fun game to be a part of, and anytime you can get a win in the playoffs is big.
This year in particular, felt like, Saquon, you got better as the year went along, and your team didn't quit on the year. You guys didn't get off to a great start. You had some injuries. You had some adversity. But you guys really came on second half of the year. What was it about the fight in that locker room, win over the Eagles, that Monday night thriller against the Packers? It felt like, Saquon, vibes were high second half.
I mean, it's the same team we had the year before. Just football is weird. NFL, I was really talking to some of the guys yesterday. Every year the NFL is a new year. It's a new season. You can have the same guys. You can have more talent. There's going to be different adversities. There's going to be different challenges throughout the year. And the team that we had the year before, the same team that was able to pull out games and go to Minnesota in a hostile environment and win those games, is the same team we had. We had the fight, we had the mentality. It's just sometimes the ball don't bounce your way. Sometimes you get the injury bug. There's a lot of excuses we could sit here and make, but things didn't go our way, unfortunately. But the way we fought, the way that we came and continued to compete and rally around each other, it just speaks volume to the men and women we have in that facility, and all the guys on the team.
So I had Daniel on the podcast every week last year.
DJ.
Had an incredible season. You guys now have something in common as far as the ACL is concerned.
Yeah,
you
sadly,
had it.
yeah.
I know.
All of us. All of our boys, me, Shep, DJ, every single one of us has
contagious. Not a good way.
Right.
Saquon.
Not a good way.
Not a good way, man. Is there any advice you've given your quarterback as far as coming back from the rehab, the surgery, and everything that comes with it?
Yeah, I mean, he's Daniel Jones. I feel like we're really good friends. It's not like we're just like teammates. Like we're really good friends. So the advice is there, and he has the right mindset. He has the right work ethic. He has the right people around him. He's gonna be more than fine. You tend to find in a lot of ways that you come back better from this. Obviously, it's a challenging injury to rehab from. You're going to have to get your confidence back, you're going to have to get your strength back, but somehow, some way, you always find a way to be better out of this. And the way I know Daniel, and I know how he's going to attack the process, he's going to come my way stronger. And if any advice, he knows. Like, we sit there, when I was in the facility, I'm not in it right now, I'll sit there and talk to him and give him, the process where I'm at, and this is how you're going to feel with this part. And also different, too. Injuries are different. I had more meniscus than he had. So it was different challenges, but he's going to be more than okay.
Okay, I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing this. You've been asked all week, but we got Giant fans. New York, Saquon. They love you, man. They want you as a part of the New York Giants for life. We know ownership loves you. We know the Giant fan loves you. You thinking about your future? You want to be a Giant for life?
Yeah, I got to be careful with saying that, because every single time I say that, it kind of gets thrown in my face a little bit. But,
yeah, listen, you got to get taken care of.
Yeah.
That's about, and you will.
I'm talking about the Giant for life thing. I've said it. It came out that I've said it last year, and that's how I feel. It doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't I want to? It's New York. It's the New York Football Giants. It's a team that was drafted. I said before earlier this week, you have a goal. You set goals. And when I got drafted, I set a goal, and there's things I want to accomplish. Unfortunately, it's the NFL and it's a business, and it's a sad reality when you come to when you grip that concept. But a lot of it's not in my control right now. So only can control what I can control.
Well, Saquon, I can tell you this. Here's what's in your control.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get taken care of, dude. With the way you bring it on the field, with the way you play, you are going to get taken care of. There's not a doubt in my mind.
Thank you.
Now, tell us what you got going on here with Silk.
Yeah, Silk here just all about setting your breakfast, setting your day off in the right start with a nutritious, delicious breakfast. And as an athlete, trying to stay your best to stay fit year round. And putting the right things in your body, and Silk is just a great product, and I'm just happy to be partnering with them. And like I said, I'm all about, in January there was a challenge. I'm all about putting yourself in challenges, competing, setting new trends, and I was able to do that, and I could see a real big difference in my body and how I felt. And it's all about breakfast, starting the day off easy, putting the right things in your body so you can come out and attack the day.
So, New York, New Jersey, audience dying to know, the must-have meal for Saquon Barkley.
We're going to go with the tofu touchdown.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at you showing me a little plug there. Okay, I like it. And final one, Saquon. So my sister just graduated from your alma mater, Penn State.
We are.
When I go back to Penn State for a football game, I've never done a whiteout.
Wow.
I got to do a whiteout. A Syracuse guy, I got to do a whiteout, right?
Yes, you do.
And what's the spot at Penn State?
The spot at Penn State. I'm old now. I'm 6 years removed from college. Man. So when I go back, there's some spots that aren't the same. And I honestly,
Champs? Is it Champs?
Champs. But for me, I wasn't. I was never 21 in college. Yeah.
Okay.
I was 20 my last year. So and it was pretty well recognizable. So it's not smart to have someone who's not 21 in your bar. So I really didn't get to experience the bar life too much. So I really, off my friends and a lot of my teammates, Champs, the Den, P-Mans, there's some new spots up there right now. But you definitely got to experience whiteout. It's you will never, ever, 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 ever experience anything like it. I'm not even lying.
Saquon Barkley, New York Giants. I know a lot of Giant fans listening. Hopeful that's going to be the case for years to come. Thanks for a few minutes, all right?
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.